All right, welcome back, y'all. So we are still up here in Minnesota. We are at another cabin. As you can see, we've got a little cabin on a lake here. This is, I believe, called Lake Placid. Yeah, like the movie. And it kind of goes out into a river system over there, but this is like a little bay. And if you can see behind me here, we've got a nice cabin. We've been up here for a couple of days so far, and we've just been hanging out, enjoying ourselves. And we're gonna go, oops, it's a little sloppy down here. We're gonna go wander around the area a little bit today. Got a couple sights to see. First, we need to get something to eat because we're a little bit hungry. So we're gonna go check out a local brewery. But there's the back of the cabin and a nice fire pit. We had a little bit of a fire last night. We'll probably have one this afternoon or this evening when we get back. But yeah, gorgeous spot. And I'll show you guys the cabin when we get back later. Truck's running, so we're gonna hit the road, have ourselves a little bit of an adventure this afternoon. Stay tuned, y'all. Had to remote start it this afternoon. I guess, yeah, it's like 1 o'clock already. Had firewood in here last night. Love how long this thing is. Does make it a little bit more difficult to maneuver in tight spaces, that's for sure. But yeah, remote start on your phone's cool, guys. I guess I don't know if I showed you any of that stuff, but I can show you at some point. But you can lock it, unlock it, remote start it from your phone app. And all the basic vehicle stuff. We're doing a couple of flights. The missus is playing a game over here. Kevin's ordering some food. And we might take a wander back there in a minute, but this is a pretty rad spot, guys.
Mushrooms too?
If you guys will eat them too,
I'll eat mushrooms, yeah. Yeah, check this out. It's a nice spot. We got here right when they opened up. It's 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, do you think it's out?
Big old walleye sandwich. Been sipping our brews. We all got the walleye here. The fish sandwich is amazing. Gotta have walleye when you're in Minnesota, right? All right, y'all. Well, we're up here at Crow Wing State Park, and there are black bears here. So, did you bring your knife? Awesome. Yeah. We're gonna do a trail here that goes down, I think, to the confluence of the Mississippi and the Crow Wing River. Is that right?
Yep.
And check that out. It's only like a half an hour hike or something like that, a couple of miles, no big deal, but we'll do that after our brewery tour and see what the rivers look like, if you can see it way down over yonder. Yeah. Come on, wife. So this place is on the National Register of Historic Places. Wrong way with that. But on the trail, it tells of the Crow-Wing, history of Crow-Wing and its area. I think Crow-Wing was just the name of the town. Yeah, and it goes through the heart of the old Crow-Wing town site, a favorite hunting area of both the Dakota and Ojibwe nations. I'm probably not saying that right. Was described in the journals of some of the Minnesota's first European visitors. Here, where the Mississippi meets the Crow-Wing River and flow together, a famous fur trade location was developed, and in the 1860s, the village of Crow-Wing was the foremost trade, travel, and political center of the region. Enjoy your walk along the main street of the Crow-Wing Trail. And it has some, like, I think self-guided little stuff. Oh, so here's where the rivers meet, I guess, is right in front of us. Yeah. So we're yonder, and you got one coming in here and one coming in here, and they do their dangle out there. Gorgeous out here. It's a little chilly, but it's better than like beating sunshine right now. So the guy at the brewery said that that house that's up there was moved in from somewhere else. Does that tell what it is? No. There was a boardwalk here originally. Ooh, that's looking pretty rough in there. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Nope. Guessing nothing's open. And it's pretty run down inside of there. There's no great history. Like there was nothing posted down there saying where this came from, really. Yeah, you can't get in. They have it completely like sealed right there. The door anyways. Oh, well. If you really wanted to get in, I guess you could. Because the window's broken out. There ain't nothing in there. There is a second floor though. And a basement. Although, I'm sure there's no basement here.
North of the Twin Cities.
The oldest what?
Standing frame house north of the Twin Cities.
Ah. Does it say when they moved it here?
It moved to a farm for many years and then moved back in 1988.
Ah.
Originally hauled away by oxen and moved back here by trucks.
Yeah, he's not really worried.
Is it a woodpecker?
Back that wood, homie. If I stay still, they won't see me.
Place in Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Can you do it on your own?
I don't know. So we've been walking down the trail here and we've come across this. The river's down there. We gotta go check it out. I wanna, I guess, see if there's any kind of trail you could see other than ours. This must have been a low spot on both sides or where it got kind of narrow. I guess you can see maybe right there where they would have gone up. Looks like a trail goes off either direction. You can't really see any like ox cart trails here. But it really is kind of a lazy river.
Don't fall in.
He's got to throw a stick. Yay! It's like his third attempt to get one in the water. I saw that. You almost ate it. I like a kid down there. Skipping? Yeah, I'm sure you could find some here. Cold water?
Whoa!
That was a good skip.
That was amazing. It was like 5 or 6.
It's gorgeous out here, but we got to keep moving because we're going to lose them all. Oh, good try. We're going to lose a lot of our sunlight really quick here. Have not seen any bears or wild animals, just a squirrel run across the road. And that little woodpecker guy. There are black bears out here. Cold water, huh?
What do you say about water easing anxiety?
Yeah? Did it help?
Yep.
Well, we've made it back to the rig. We got to go pick up a few spices for dinner, and then I'll see you guys back at the cabin. Well, here we are, y'all. We made it back to the cabin after a long day of kind of wandering around. I'll show you our spot up here in the top of it. Just an open loft area up here, but it's pretty nice. Come up here and you've got the king-size bed. You get to look out right onto the driveway there, which is kind of nice. See my truck. And then in the morning you get to wake up and look right out there, and you can see the lake. Might be hard to see here, but it's a great view. There's a fireplace down there. It's gotten kind of late. I don't know if we'll do a fire pit tonight. Maybe tomorrow again. Maybe we'll light that guy up since there's a little wood in here. But it kind of sucks because, like, you sit on the couch, you can't see it. Like, there's nowhere to see the fire pit. If you're sitting at the table, it'll just burn your back. But yeah, not a bad spot at all, guys. I'll leave the link to this one down in the description also if you want to check it out. It's Big Water Cove is what they call it. But I grabbed some brews at the brewery. We'll crack one of those open a little later. And then here's the downstairs rooms. Kevin's been in here. I think it's a queen bed. And then you've got just a little single bed in this one. But you've got corner windows, which is nice. Yeah, out there we're kind of back in our own little area. There is a house next door. But there's a nice tree line out there. So you don't really see it much. But yeah, just chilling. All right, that lighting's not great, but all right, y'all, we're gonna get some dinner going. We've been back for a little while, hung out, smoked a dirty old stogie, and this evening, like I said, we're gonna make ourselves some chili. We've got all the ingredients over yonder. Where's the onion? Should be enough. I think that's all I need. So we got a couple pounds of ground beef that we brought from home. And then over here we've got a bunch of other stuff. Diced tomatoes, tomato sauce. We've got some seasoned black beans. We've got a couple things of dark red kidney beans. Some Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies. A little bit of tomato paste. I don't know if we'll use that. Some minced garlic. We'll probably put some of that in there. And then we've got some seasonings that we picked up. Garlic powder. Do we need both of those? Minced garlic and garlic powder?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. The wife's telling me what to do. I've never made none of this nonsense like this before. Ground cumin and some chili powder, of course. Oh, we've got the dirty old onion from the last video. We didn't finish that up. So we're just going to do this all in one pot. I'll brown the meat in here and then we'll just drain that, and that way we can add everything else in there and just let her simmer for a while and see how it turns out. Oh, all 3 burners, double burner. I don't know. This has like triple double. Ooh, you don't need it that big, huh? There we go. Suppose I could have done it over here, but give that a second to heat up. Guess it doesn't really matter how long.
So the recipe calls to brown the onion first.
Oh.
Or like saute it and then add the hamburger.
You should have told me that. I gotta chop this up. It's supposed to be my direction.
You asked me to be your cameraman. I can't be your directions and your
It
cameraman.
has to be. That's what you do for me. You tell me how to live.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right here.
Is there a cutting board?
Right behind the knives.
See? Told ya. I think that's enough.
Yeah. Put a little olive oil in there.
See? Why didn't you tell me anything?
I said that.
Where is it?
Up there.
See?
He acts like he's never cooked before.
I've never made chili. Ever. So I have no idea what I'm doing.
You're sauteing onion right
I
now.
eat chili out of a can.
I have made you chili before.
You have. You've made me chili. But I've never made me chili. Normally we do it in a crock pot, so. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and toss this meats in here. We're gonna brown this whole 2 pounds up and drain her out. Alright, it's starting to brown up a little bit. We're gonna put a healthy spoonful of minced garlic in there. Yeah,
That's good.
there you go. It is 2 pounds of meat. Get that all spread around in there nicely.
It's gonna be garlicky, so that's good.
Alright, we've got this pretty much browned up. I'm gonna try to drain this. We've got a bowl here in the oven. Bowl with some
In the
tin
sink.
foils and or in the sink, yeah. So we're not draining it down the sink here. It's going into the foil and then we'll get rid of that in the trash once it hardens up. Good enough. Back on the heat, turn that down to low. For the time being, we're just gonna start dumping our ingredients in. I don't know, are we gonna use the whole can of tomato paste?
Not yet.
No, I'm not sure. So we got 2 cans of these kidney beans. Yeah, maybe we should drain those. What do you think? Should we drain them?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're using the same thing. I'm not worried about it. It's all going into the same mixture there. Yeah, there was a lot of juice in there. Probably a good idea to drain them. So drain them and wash them, but
I would just drain them. I wouldn't rinse them.
yeah, we need a little bit of that juice. And then some black beans. Get off my finger. All that, Rick, all that. Can you hand me that plate so I don't drip on the floor? Start doing our tomatoes and chili here. Oh yeah, thanks for turning that off. Should probably give this a stir. It's gonna be a big pot of chili. Alright. Tomato sauce. Want all that sauce in there. Some green chilies. Hotel. Lots of tomatoes. And what do we got for seasonings over here? Do you have measurements of how much we're supposed to use?
2 teaspoons of cumin.
Tablespoon of
2 tablespoons of chili powder.
And last, we've got some garlic powder here. We did put some garlic in it. Oop, there's a teaspoon there.
A teaspoon of oregano, which you can find over in the spice rack.
This don't look like the oregano I know about.
And then it calls for 1.5 teaspoons of salt or to taste, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper.
But there ain't much pepper in there. Oh, here we go.
There's some over on that thing.
There's some right here. 1/2 teaspoon.
Mm-hmm.
Good enough. Lots of seasonings.
The one recipe said bring it to a boil and then pull it back to like half temperature and let it simmer.
All right. Well, we got this cooking up. Just set it there, it's fine. We're gonna go ahead and crack open one of these guys and get it out of the dang old plastic. So grab this at the brewery. They did not have this on the tasting menu. It's Roundhouse Brewery Ice Auger Blonde Ale. Getting ready for ice season, I suppose. Celebrating the annual world's largest ice fishing contest, Brainerd JC's Ice Fishing Extravaganza. And this says, Ice Auger Blonde Ale was brewed to celebrate the Brainerd JC's annual ice fishing extravaganza. In the spirit of the Brainerd Lakes area. It's gorgeous up here, by the way. Embrace our 4 seasons while enjoying an Ice Auger Blonde Ale, a beer as crisp and clear as Gull Lake ice in January, but with enough body to sustain you as you watch your tip up. Should have grabbed a couple of these for our ice fishing trip, because who knows if I'll be able to find them. Let's give this a whirl. I don't want to burn my chili. I think it's tasty. It's a little darker than I would consider like a blonde ale to be, but that's good. Guess I'm sure some of you guys probably want a glass. Don't have the booth cup with me, but we do actually have a beer glass, so it's definitely blonde. It's a little darker, but not bad at all. The missus is stirring it up a little bit. It's simmering. It's simmering good. It smells really good. But we're going to let it simmer for a while. We've got time, and we had kind of a late lunch. The fish sandwiches were very good. So Kevin's out here, and we've decided we're going to get this chimney going that they've got that we haven't used yet. So we might as well give that a whirl. So we're going to get that cleaned out. It's made out of steel. We're going to light a fire in there and hang out for a little while. Let that chili simmer as long as it wants to. We can sit there all night for all we care. And we'll get to that. But we're going to enjoy ourselves a little campfire. I haven't put anything on. Do you put tortillas on yours? I put a little.
Yeah, he broke some up, I think.
We don't have any like crackers, so we're gonna try tortilla chips, which is actually recommended by ChatGPT. We've been screwing around with ChatGPT a little bit around the fire out there. I'm just sending chips everywhere. You've had a bite of it. What do you think?
It's good.
You think it tastes?
I think it could use more beans, and that leads into the question, how do you guys feel about beans? Yes beans or no beans?
Yeah, because chili with no beans is like a normal thing in some places, and I feel like chili, it's not chili if you don't have beans in it. Like, it's not chili. Yeah, it's not chili if you don't have beans in it. Chili has to have beans. Maybe.
Oh, we don't have your cinnamon rolls, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's a Nebraska thing. I don't eat them like Mike does, where he'll take a spoonful of chili and a piece of cinnamon roll. That to me is not good, but.
An abomination.
I've done chili and cinnamon rolls on a video before, but it's been a while. So a lot of you guys are probably new. But yeah, like a Nebraska and a Midwest thing is chili and a cinnamon roll. They fed us that in school. Did you guys have it in school?
I don't remember having cinnamon rolls in school.
We had it, yeah. Like that was you got a bowl of chili and a cinnamon roll on
Apparently Norfolk was cooler than Madison.
I guess. What do you think? Do you have a bite?
Yeah, it's really good. Really, really good.
I always feel like people are bullshitting me. But this is the first time I've ever made chili that's not out of a can.
Really?
Her too.
No, I've made chili, but it's in the crock pot.
So it's, this is slightly different.
I've never made it on the stove.
I've made chili probably 50 times in my life, and this is damn good. Good job.
That's good chili.
Maybe twice in a crock pot.
That's just, I found that recipe once after we moved into our house, and that's just all I've ever used.
But this is good. And
Chili.
I like it. I like thick chili. I don't like it like runny, but I gotta say it's pretty good. Toot my own horn, but you've got a couple other people here this time to say it's good. I didn't put any avocado on mine. These guys did, but
Should have a bite. I feel like the beauty of chili is that everyone does it a little bit differently. And that it's so versatile that you can add all these things or not, and it's still great.
and we're definitely gonna have leftover chili
Yeah.
that we don't know what to do with because we don't have any Tupperware. So we might have to.
I don't know.
Might have to have it for breakfast.
That's damn good. I think we can probably kill it.
Oh God.
Not tonight, but
Maybe
or at
over
the end of the cabin.
Maybe, yes. All right, I'll try an avocado chili bite. And it simmered for what? 2 hours?
Yeah, probably.
You
Close,
kinda
yeah.
forgot it.
We're enjoying the campfire.
The avocado is good. Definitely gives it a little bit of flavor. You got to have a full like avocado bite in your bite though.
I will say the beans are really good.
They are. It's good meaty thick chili. If I remember, we'll put the recipe that we follow down below if you guys want to follow it. We're gonna chill and enjoy our dinner here. We'll get back to you guys later. Oh, good morning. Look at that nice truck out there. Why? Oh, it's nice sleeping up here. And guess I gotta sit up, but the view is good. You guys can't see it at all from down there. Yeah, you can just wake up and look at the lake. Oh, I need to get in the shower. Yeah, there's the lake. Looking nice. That is tall. Another tower lookout, y'all. This one's a little bit more fancy. Same kind of rules, only 6 people up at the top. Well, we're gonna go up this one. I'm not gonna film this whole hike up. There are a couple of people up there, but gotta wait in line, so get in while you can.
Like, this is Kevin having cardiac arrest.
We made it to the top. This one is a little nicer than the last one I was in because this still has all the windows, but the wind is howling. You can hear that. You can feel this thing just shaking and trembling. There are a couple people climbing down right now, but
Oh my god.
just absolutely gorgeous views out the windows. All the leaves changing.
You can't even smile. This is so stupid.
Well, somebody's job was to just chill out up here all day. Kevin's a little scared. You almost gave up. I'm glad you didn't give up halfway up. Gorgeous views, though.
It is amazing.
All right, guys. I think I'm just going to go ahead and close this video out here. We've had a good time. The missus is down there. She was not stoked on climbing up this thing, but
Smart.
we still got a little bit of time up here, another night or so, and then we'll be heading back home. But we're gonna hang out and enjoy that ourselves. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the chili. It was pretty tasty, my first time cooking it and all that stuff. So as always, stay tuned for the next adventure. We'll see you in a bit.